camp. This is our second year in this spot. Our camp name is House Briar Patch. Most everybody here knows what's going on, but in case anybody doesn't, today we will be expounding our household. Not really, this person is really already in my household. He's just taking on a different role. Wang, please come forward. Wang, we've talked about what it means to walk the path of chivalry and the sacrifices that will have to be made and the work that must be put in and the tenets that should be strive to be uphold. Is it still your desire to have me lead you down this path? It is. Very well. Measurements. When we started our journey together as a man-at-arms, we talked about it. It would be a year and a day that we would talk about it. That was slightly disrupted because it literally started at the beginning of the pandemic. So a year and a day turned into about 3 and 8 years and a day. At this time, though, I would ask you to relinquish the accoutrements that I gave you. We got you. You have served me faithfully in these colors, and you have worn this belt, pride and distinction. I will hold these, and hopefully one day they'll be passed out again in our household shall expand. To make for me to give to you a new tabard in the style of your persona with the direction of the muses, which we will trust always. Ladies, if you'll help him put this on. Yep. Of my household. Red for the blood that we shed for the kingdom and our house. White for virtue and chivalry, which we strive to obtain. You notice there is very much more red on this garment than there is white. This is a belt of a squire, Wang. If you notice, it is a deep, deep red. It has always been my conviction that a squire's belt should be a deep, deep red, so that when you soil it with the dirt of the ground and the blood of your own body and that of your foe, no one will know. It will always look the same. I made this by my own hand. It is the first of its kind, just like you. Our household will be known by the deeds that I perform and that you perform in my name. Do not make it so I have to cut this from your body. If you dishonor our kingdom and my household, I will. Ladies, if you'll please gird him with this. His lady's favor should be placed. And Eckhardt Hildegard, do you have words? No words? The muses don't speak, but they'll come later, I'm sure. Speechless. Hardly. Are you prepared to give your fealty? Upon the sword of my household, then, take a knee. Amen. Please hold this chain.
As we discuss, I swear my service in your household to put my heart and service in this work. I will do my utmost to bring honor and respect to the household. And if I shall break that or even begin to stray, I expect quick acknowledgement and corrective action, whatever that may be.
And they're spoken with a true spirit. And for my part, I shall lead you down the path of chivalry, with a gentle hand when need be, and a firm word when it's called for. I shall care for you and your lady with great and noble bearing. We will do all we can to see that you end at the path of chivalry. But know this, it will only be with counsel and guidance. The work and the journey are your own. This we so swear. These blades were made for myself and Countess Jane by Sir Mark Davier for our reign. The tool of a knight is the sword. The tool of a squire should be that of service, that of a knight. Hildegard, we would ask that you take this one, because he might need some help in service. Just a little bit. He's got a knife. I gotta wait for him to like.
These are gifts from your lady from us. We can think of no one better to do good deeds with these.
We've provided some light refreshments over there at the table.
Group of people who have business with your squire.
Let the squire jostling begin.
I'm finding him first.
Oh.
Well, you're not standing before you as a king. But I'm also a fellow knight to your knight. But more importantly, I am the brother of his lady wife. If you are ever at a place where they are not, my hearth, my home, my hospitality is yours. If you are ever in need and they are not available, my arm, my levy, what I can bring to bear is yours to call upon. But if you ever dishonor that man, and far worse, hurt that woman, my sister, Eckhardt won't find you to cut that off you. I'll bury you myself. You have chosen greatly today, and I think their excellencies are lucky to have you as their man. I know I love it. Now, go pick some heavy-ass people up. Oh, it's a two-way street, just like 50.
It's a two-way street, just like this.
My friends, please join me when we honor Eckhardt for his amazing example and leadership and weigh in for his future service, courage, and chivalry. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!